Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Jasmine and this is my YouTube channel, Creatively Jazz. If you have not seen my videos before, I suggest you just, subscribe and just see what I'm about because I'm pretty cool. So, today's video is going to be on natural hair tips and tricks that I have for you all. And it's kind of a natural hair, curly hair, coily hair, one-on-one kind of thing, but not exactly. So if you've been natural for a while and you just want to know how to maintain your natural hair and try to make things easier for yourself, then I suggest you stay tuned. And I know I've been gone for a really long time. I've just been sick and busy. If you've seen in my previous video, which was my Etsy haul, which I suggest you check out if you're into that kind of thing. And I'm back now. So the first tip that I have for you, it's probably my favorite tip, but it's just to learn how to love the hair that you were born with. There are so many stories that I can tell you about me trying to make my hair do something that it's not supposed to do, that it can't do. I've been so jealous about certain hair types, like 4A, 4B, or even 3A, 3B, 3C, those kind of hair types that are just like loosely curled. I've tried so many things in the past, and I just realized that my hair can't do that, so I'm just gonna love what I have. So that's my first tip. The second tip is to find your hair type. There are so many quizzes online, especially on Pinterest, that you can go to and figure out what's your hair type, whether it be 3A, 2A, 4A, 4B, 4C. Those 4A, 4B, 4Cs, those hair types, it's really hard to distinguish sometimes because I kind of have 4B in the front and 4C definitely in the back, like in the kitchen area. That's definitely 4C, I already know. So those are some of the things that you can do. You can follow my Pinterest board. I have a whole bunch of pins specifically dedicated to natural hair tips and natural hair care, natural hair styles. You could just go there and just see what you like. Follow my board. I'll leave a link below. Another tip would be to find the products that work best for you. Don't become a product junkie and have 100 hair care products, because chances are you're not going to use them all. And if you're, starting your natural hair journey just now, I would suggest doing your research. That's the best advice that I can give you right now, is to do your research on all the hair products, even though it'll take a lot of time. But that way you won't be spending $100 on products that you realize don't work well for your hair. So since I have 4B, 4C hair, I'm going to show you some of the products that I use and some of the products that you can use as well if you have my type of hair, or if you just want to try it out and see if it works for you. So I use 4 moisturizers pretty much. It's wrapped in tape because the print kept on coming off, but it's the Creme of Nature Argan Oil Moisturizer, and you can find this in Walgreens, Walmart, Target, any store that sells hair care products. Even your local beauty supply will probably have this. So this is what it looks like. It's a red bottle and it comes up like that. Yep. And I use this to moisturize my hair. I didn't know about this when I first started going natural my freshman year of college, so I suggest looking up this because it really keeps your hair moisturized throughout the day and overnight as well. The next product I suggest is the Cantu Shea Butter Natural Hair Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream, and pretty much what it does is moisturize your hair and makes your curls more curly. So if you are into that, I apply this to my dry hair as well. After I, spritz it with water and stuff like that, obviously. But you can also do this after you wash your hair. And what I usually do is take this and another product and I combine it, and I just, twist my hair after my wash day and let it sit for overnight, and then take out the twist and see what happens. My next moisturizer, it is a moisturizer, but it's actually like a leave-in conditioning cream, and it's by Cantu Shea Butter. And I've had this for a really long time. I think I've only had 2 of these in the 3 years that I've been natural, because I was always natural, like I never got a perm, but I used to, flat iron my hair, which you're not supposed to do that often because then, you'll lose your curl and then heat damage and all that other stuff that's bad for your hair. So I use this as a leave-in conditioner. So after I am done washing my hair and deep conditioning it, I'll put this in my hair and let the twist set, and then it'll be fine. You can also use this on dry hair as well. These products are not limited to wet hair, but they work for dry hair as well. Another moisturizer that I use, I mean, I don't exactly use this as a moisturizer for like when my hair is just really dry and it needs some, you know, some hydration. I use my Cantu leave-in conditioner cream. I use that, and I also use this Cream of Nature Argan Oil leave-in conditioner. This one sprays, you know, shake it and then spritz it in my hair, section it off, and then twist it. This also works. But this is the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil from Morocco for natural hair twirling custard curl styling gel. So pretty much what you do is after you're done washing your hair and sectioning it off, you'll just open it up, put it on your hair, and this can honestly go well with your leave-in conditioner. That's what I usually do, or I'll pair it with this, and that works for my hair as well. So I mean, the next day for like defined twists or Bantu knot outs, like I have here, this is a Bantu knot out, I use this and then it just came out great. I mean, there is frizz, but at this point in my natural hair journey, I don't care about frizz. I can honestly care less. Like, as long as I like the style and as long as I think it's cute, then it's really not a problem for me. Two other products that I use are this. Yes, you've probably seen a lot of videos with this, but it's the EcoStyler Gel in olive oil, and I got this from, I think, a beauty supply store. It doesn't leave my hair like all flaky and hard. Some gels do that, so I suggest staying away from that. Even though this is like a max hold gel, it doesn't leave my hair like flaky or hard or anything. I don't use the EcoStyler Gel for every single style that I do, especially twist outs and Bantu knot outs and braid outs. I just don't use gel. I used to a lot when I was trying to get my curl definition back when I first went natural and my hair had a lot of heat damage. I used that to get the curls to hold, but now I don't unless I'm doing a style that requires my hair to, you know, stick back on the sides or go up like that. So that's the only time that I really use it. Another great suggestion for moisturizers and other hair oils would be organic extra virgin coconut oil, or yeah, this is virgin coconut oil, but it's organic. And I got this from Whole Foods. Whole Foods is really expensive, and this was probably like $8 or $9, but I would suggest you go to your local grocery store or even go to Trader Joe's if it's around your area and just check out their organic coconut oil. This is pretty much all gone, and it's to this point where I have to like use a rat tail comb to get out the oil. It's just a struggle, but I refuse to buy any more products until every single drop runs out. That's just me. Another key staple for your natural hair journey would be to use extra virgin olive oil. I actually got this from home because I didn't want to buy a whole bottle of olive oil and then, you know, I have to bring it to my trips that I go to or like when I go home for breaks. So I just put it in this little traveling container. Pretty sure I got this from Walgreens, but you can also find containers like this in your dollar store. And I just put it in here and then open it, put it on my hands, and then put it on my hair. And finally, the number one moisturizer I would suggest getting is water. That's like the key. That before you even style your hair, before you even touch it with a comb, spray it with water. I'm telling you, because you don't want to comb dry hair. It'll just pull your hair out and it'll hurt. And make sure that it's pretty well moisturized as well. Don't make your hair like super damp, but you know, just spritz a little bit on there and you'll be fine. Now I'm going to talk about some of the the hair care methods, like the LOC method, the LCO method. I used to do LOC, which is the liquid oil cream method, but then I did some research and found on my Pinterest that you're not supposed to put liquid and then oil because oil just sits on top of the liquid. So I did the LCO method and it works really well for my hair. And so I just use the water and then I take a cream of my choice, which would be the leave-in conditioning cream, the curl activating cream, any other like cream based moisturizer that I have. Put that on after I moisturize my hair with water, and then I would put the oil on. So the oil would be olive oil or coconut oil, or my leave-in conditioner oil. It would be this one. This is what I would use because it's an oil. I don't know, that's just what works for me. Everybody's hair is different. Even if you have the same hair type as somebody else, your hair may not do the exact same thing that someone else's does, especially if you're on different parts of your natural hair journey. So it really varies on the person and the hair type. And now for wash day routines, tutorials, all that kind of wash day hair stuff that takes sometimes way longer than it should. So I'm just gonna give you some tips and some of the products that I use on my wash days. So at home I have a shampoo and conditioner, and it's the Eden Works Peppermint Tea Tree Oil shampoo and conditioner, the two that come together. I have those, and the shampoo, after you wash your hair with the shampoo, it makes your hair smell so good, and it makes your curls really, really defined. So if you like that kind of thing, I would suggest checking out their website and going to Walgreens or any kind of store that sells Eden products and checking that out. My second choice is the Aveeno Active Naturals Pure Renewal Conditioner and Shampoo, and I use this because it's sulfate free. These run a little bit expensive, I would say that they do, but they don't leave my hair stripped, and they make sure that, you know, my hair is feeling really healthy. Now this is for all hair types, so whatever hair type that you have, it works for you. The next shampoo that I use is Head & Shoulders Pyrithione Zinc Dandruff Shampoo. It's because I do have dandruff and sometimes it gets really bad, so I have to use this. It isn't sulfate free, but it leaves my scalp not itchy, and it really takes care of that. So that's what I would suggest. And then finally, I also use this Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask, and basically it's for deep conditioning your hair. I also have the African Black Soap one from Shea Moisture, and I use that one when I want to deep condition my hair so that it penetrates my scalp and makes my scalp less itchy. I only use that sometimes. I don't really like it that much, so I don't use it that much, but this one I swear by. Just leave it in your hair for like up to 30 minutes. When you're deep conditioning your hair, I would suggest putting on a plastic shower cap or a plastic bag. Either one works. I've done both. And just, you know, setting it on your hair, letting the heat soak, letting your, you know, the heat rise from your scalp, and then get all back up in there like the whole, what is it, the green system? I don't remember what it is, but it's like the thing, you know, the photosynthesis, and then it comes back down from the sun. It's kind of like that. So yeah, that's what I would suggest. I'm not a science major, so don't judge me. So thank you so much for watching my hair video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will try to link all these products that I use in the down bar. So if you're curious about any products that I use, I'll just link them down. You could just visit the website yourself. And yeah, so I hope you have a great rest of the week, and see you next time. Bye!